Good morning, guys. Heather here from the Sewing Loft. The lazy days of summer are right around the corner. And while it's fun to kick back and relax, sometimes we miss our friends. So I thought it would be fun to take some simple cardstock and put together fun postcards to send to our friends all over the world. As the focal point for my postcard, I picked a shape of the United States. To make it easy for me to cut out, I cheated and I ironed a piece of freezer paper onto my fabric. Then I'm going to actually just cut it all out. The freezer paper gives it a little bit of shape and a little bit of body and provides a little bit of stability. And when you're cutting out your shape, you don't have to worry. It's free form. It doesn't have to be exact. Just have fun. After you have your shape all cut out, you can actually just peel away the layer and use this again. You just iron it down with a cool iron and use it again. I cut a piece of fabric a little bit larger than the actual size of my finished postcard. This way I don't have to worry about, oh, did I make it too small? Just make it a little bit bigger and trim it later. Then I'm going to take my shape, center it on, just kind of place it, and I'm going to put a few pins in it just to keep it in place while I'm stitching, and then I'm going to bring it over to the machine and stitch it in place. So we're over at the machine and we've got everything set for a straight stitch. This is going to be really simple, and all we're going to do is just follow our outline. Take your time here and don't rush. Since we just moved to a different state, I thought it would be fun to actually put a little place marker as to where we are now. So I changed my thread and I'm just going to generalize where it is and add it on. I used a fun stitch from my machine. Just look and see what kind of decorative stitches you have. And I thought that would be really fun. Now that everything's stitched, we're ready to put it onto our cardstock. I like to use a fun trick and my favorite tool within my sewing room and just put a little bit of stick along the back side, and this just keeps the fabric in place while I'm stitching because I don't want to put any extra pins. So I'm just going to put that on and center my guy on there. And do a good job of pressing it, and then you're going to take it back to the machine and stitch all around the outside. So now that you've got the basics down, let's find some cool shapes and make some fun postcards. I know my mailman is always smiling when he delivers. I'm Heather from the Sewing Loft, and I think it's cool to sew.